I want you guys to spend less time talking and more time doing. So if you have any big goals, dreams, aspirations that you want to conquer, instead of constantly talking about them and telling all your friends about them and all your family members about them, where it gets to a point where you just talk yourself right out of it because you're bored about talking to it and then you never do it, just shut your mouth and get to work, right? Don't talk, do. Okay? Don't speak. Make things happen. Okay? Because nothing's going to happen with you talking. And you guys, we've all known people like this. You might have been one of them. I was one of them at one point where you just kind of like talk and talk and talk about something you want to do, something you want to accomplish. And next thing you know, you just talk yourself right out of it. Right? This is why I say the best thing to do is just to keep your mouth shut and get to work on whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. A perfect scenario, like when I started my business, I really didn't tell anybody. Nobody had any clue what I was doing. They just felt like I disappeared and had no idea what I was working on. I didn't even tell family members, right? I mean, even my own brother at the time really had no clue what I was doing. And I didn't say a word to anybody because I wanted to let my action speak for itself, right? And I wanted my results to speak for itself. And at the end of the day, that's ultimately what you should be doing, right? You should not be having to talk. You should not, have the need to bang your own drum or blow your own trumpet. You should let your results and your actions speak for itself, right? You should lead by example, not by talking, but by walking, right? As Jimmy Johnson, one of my favorite coaches, used to coach the Dallas Cowboys, used to say, if you're going to talk the talk, you're going to walk the walk. Whereas my thinking is, don't even talk, just walk, right? Just do. Say less, do more. Because you're not going to get anything done talking. Talking is just a waste of time, right? But actions is what will bring you the things that you want, the things that you dream about, the things that keep you up at night. Yeah, you have to take action. I mean, even just something like losing weight, right? I mean, recently, I dropped 10 pounds, right? I mean, I still have some of these older videos I haven't uploaded yet. I'm slowly uploading them from Vegas. But I put on some weight, man, while I was in Vegas and during Christmas because I knew what I was doing anyway, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be here for the month. I'm just gonna enjoy myself. I haven't really given myself a break in a while, so I gave myself a break. I should have been a little more careful, but I didn't. I was just there. I was just chilling. I didn't really work out. I was just hanging out, right, and eating. And so I put on like 10 pounds, and I put on weight easily, but I also lose it very easily. So put on 10 pounds, and I was like, man, 10 pounds heavier. And I knew I needed to lose that 10 pounds. I never said a word to anybody. I mean, even my girl, she doesn't care. She didn't say anything. And I didn't tell her like, oh, girl, I got to lose 10 pounds. So we got to start cutting back on some of these foods. No, I just did it, right? I just slowly, quietly did it. When I wasn't with her, I was fasting. I worked out a little bit more, a little bit harder. I watched my diet a little more. I drank more water. And next thing you know, the weight was gone. It was off. And then I noticed I think it was like one morning, I was in the mirror. I came out of the shower and she looked and she goes, do you lose weight? And I was like, oh, yeah. I lost that 10 pounds I put on in Vegas. She's like, how did you do that? And because it seemed to her like I did it overnight, because I didn't tell her about it. I just started dropping it, and she would see me every day, right? And I mean, she'd see me naked, obviously, too. But I was like literally coming out of the shower at this point, and I that was the first time she really noticed, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I just noticed you've lost some weight." And I'm like, "Yeah, I lost 10 pounds." It's just something I did, right? I mean, but that's how you do things, right? You don't go around like, hey guys, gotta lose 10 pounds, man. Keep me accountable. Hold me accountable. No, just do it, man. That's what real men do, right? We don't talk about it. We don't brag about it. We just do it. And I'm only using this as an example for this coaching video. You probably wouldn't even known if I had not told you, right? But you look at some of my vids from December, January, as well. I was in my room shooting a bunch of these coaching videos, and I was wearing my red Under Armour pullover. Yeah, I put on some weight, man. I was like, and usually I don't eat sugar or carbs, but that month I did. I was like, it's been a few years. Let me give myself a break this month. And there are a lot of pastries I want to try in Vegas. I'm like, I'm just going to hit it this month and then not do it anymore. And so, and I followed that. I followed that regimen. I'm not, I'm not that, I have pretty good willpower. So I got back and, I just dropped the weight and I didn't really tell anybody. But same thing, like no matter what you're doing, man, you shouldn't be telling anybody anything. You should just be doing. And if they notice, great. If they don't, so what? Right? Even if my girl never noticed, I would never bother to mention it. But she noticed it. She was like, I thought something was different. She goes, because we took some selfies the other day too. And I was looking at it. I'm like, Matt looks thinner than he did last month. Like, yeah, because I dropped the weight. And I usually do it pretty fast. Not hard at all, by the way, if you ever want to like lose weight. All you have to do really is fast, intermittent fast, drink more water, stay away from sugar and carbs, and usually the weight will just come right off, right? And then you'll be less hungry too, right? And that's the thing about eating is like you just get hungrier and hungrier. Like when I was in Vegas, I noticed I'm always hungry now because I kept eating, but once I got back and I started limiting my foods, then I was able to get back to like just, normal eating and then some fasting and the weight went away. But regardless, as I said, no matter what it is, whether it's your diet or you're trying to make more money or move up in your career or you're trying to get a degree or whatever, trying to buy a certain type of car, you're saving up for it, don't tell anyone. Okay? Don't tell anyone if you don't need to. I mean, if this person's going to help you buy a car, yeah, you got to tell them, right? Or if you're planning on buying a house, if you have to tell somebody that is going to be involved in that purchase, then yeah, of course. But otherwise, nobody needs to know. Okay, there's really, again, stop talking, start doing. Because the more you talk, the less you do. Why? Because you're wasting all of your energy talking and telling everybody about it instead of using that energy and focus to do, to accomplish, to make things happen. Because at the end of the day, that's all that will matter is your results. Okay, what you accomplished. So I'm a big fan of shutting your mouth and getting to work. Okay, nobody needs to know what you're up to. Even if they're curious, you could be like, don't worry about it, or I'm just working on some stuff. I don't want to talk about it right now. Or I'll tell you when I get there. You'll see. Those are the things you want to say. You don't want to be like, this is how I'm going to do this. I've got this complete business plan. I'm going to take a loan from the bank, and I'm going to put this on my credit cards, and then I'm going to get this laptop, and then I'm going to hire somebody on Fiverr. Just shut up. Just go do that, okay? Don't tell anyone, because really the only ones who love to talk and hear themselves talk, and never actually accomplish anything are, usually dudes are stuck in their feminine frame. Right? And they never do. They never get things done. And the more they talk, the less they get done. Then it starts to lead to like gossip and jealousy towards other dudes who are actually accomplishing what that dude wants to do. It always leads to that. That's why I say I'm against talking and just doing. Right? Because that's what men do. Men take action. They don't talk. They just go out and hammer away. So that is what I want you to do. Don't get involved in any petty gossip, any, online grab ass with other dudes. Focus on yourself. Okay? Mind your own business, mind your own backyard, and start knocking out your bucket list of goals, dreams, hopes, aspirations. All right? Just shut the pie hole every once in a while. Drop your comments below, guys. Let me know if tonight's coaching video added value to your life, if it helped you in any way, if it opened your eyes to anything new. Let me know in the comments below. I always love to see you guys in my comments. I always love to read them. And feel free to share your comments below, and I'll see you there. As always, smash the like button, subscribe to the Alpha Male Secrets, and if you like what you saw, then jump into my premium Alpha Male Secrets program. That's what it's there for. It's only $1 for the entire first month of premium Alpha Male Secrets lessons from me. It's the best way to support my work, so take advantage of it. All you need to do is click the link below. In the description box, it will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video.